All right, let's get into it. Colts versus Raiders, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start with you, Rossi. Who wins this game and what is the score? Colts versus Raiders, 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Colts. Colts should win this game, right? I don't know. There's not really much to go into this one, I think. What's insane is Daniel Jones is the number one QB in the NFL right now, QBR. Like that's insane to me. Like he was playing really good football, and that's kind of scary. We're living in a world where Daniel Jones is the number one quarterback in the NFL according to QB rating. Anyways, I'm gonna say I'll say the Colts 28 and the Raiders 17.
Oh, okay. All right. Dalton, give me your score prediction on this one. Colts and Raiders.
Yeah, this is lame. I wish the Colts were playing a different team, but the Raiders. The Colts are better than the Raiders. It's at home. I mean, they're 6.5-point favorites. I don't know if they'll cover the spread, but I think they'll win. I'll go 23-20 Colts.
Okay, 23-20. All right. Ruben?
I will go. I will go. Daniel Jones has a bounce back game, but the Colts do win this off of the back of JT. I have the Colts winning this one 27, and the Raiders fortunately can't get it going. They have 17.
Okay. All right. Derek, the whole panel riding with the Colts, man. What a change of tune here. I love it. What is the score prediction on this game, and how do the Colts get it done? I'm assuming you're going to pick them to win.
Yeah, I do think the Colts will win this one, although I am a little bit concerned. The Raiders and Ashton Genty have started to finally figure it out a little bit, and the Colts' run defense is abysmal. Brock Bowers, in the middle of the field always scares me. Our linebackers are trash at guarding the tight ends. So there's definitely going to be some things to work on, and I'm hoping Matt Gonsalves will be back at right guard, because if not, Max Crosby is going to have himself a field day going against Dalton Tucker. I hope that's not the case, but I do think that the Colts overall as a roster is just better than the Raiders. And obviously coming back home, they're going to be wanting to get a bounce back. So I think they'll win 27-23.
Ooh, absolutely love it. Okay. All right. Let's get into the Texans at the Ravens. We don't know if Lamar Jackson's playing in this game or not, but it does seem to be trending is him not playing. At least last time I checked. Maybe the news is already out. I'm not quite
sure. He's out.
I was going to say that I heard it's probably multiple weeks.
I had heard the same thing, but when I saw it wasn't any verified like major account saying it. So that's too bad. No Lamar Jackson, but it certainly helps the Texans for sure. Derek, we'll go back to you. Who wins this one? Texans at the Ravens in the 1 p.m. time slot.
All right. Well, assuming that Lamar is not playing in this game, I know Ruben said I'm picking against the Texans regardless of what happened last week. But if Lamar's not playing in here, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know how well the Ravens defense will actually move the ball, because I think the Texans will be able to handle what's coming in front of them. I think the Texans will win this game without Lamar by a final score of 20-17.
Okay. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Dalton, give me your score prediction on this one, brother.
Yeah, this one is honestly really confusing with this game, especially with Lamar Jackson out. And honestly, the Ravens are confusing. I didn't think they would be in a did anyone really realize or think this game would be 2 1-3 teams playing in week 5 on this one? But it's definitely kind of the surprise of the season. But one thing that's not a surprise, everybody knew the Texans defense was elite. I mean, they'll, I don't know how many games the Texans will win, but I don't think they're going to get blown out in any game just because the Texans defense is just so good and suffocating. And, they got a good opportunity to play against a backup quarterback here. Who is the Ravens' backup quarterback now? Is it still Huntley?
Cooper
Rush. Okay. Yeah, that's I don't know what that's going to look like. And I think CJ Stroud gets another good opportunity to play against a defense that's really struggling. So I think the Texans are actually able to pull it out, to be honest with you. Like, I think while the Titans are bad, they were able to put some points on them. And I think what that mostly did was it kind of gave them some confidence that they can move the ball, they can score some points. And obviously in the NFL, it's all about kind of riding a hot hand. So I'll say the Texans win this one. I'll say 17-14.
All right. I like it. Rossi, Who do you have winning this one? Texans or Ravens?
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure the Texans played. Cooper Rush was with Dallas, I think, last season, right?
Yeah, we
they
whooped his ass
beat
last
the
year.
crap out of him, right? So, I mean, I think they're definitely capable of beating, the Ravens without Lamar Jackson at quarter. I mean, they might be able to with Lamar. I mean, their defense has been absolutely awful. I mean, a lot of it has to do with stopping Derrick Henry as well. Obviously, you got to stop that train because they're more than likely going to rely heavy on him. They also have Justice Hill, who fills in well for Henry and all that. But I'm going to go with UCF on this one too. I mean, I think the Texans are going to pull it out, especially because Cooper Rush is going to be playing. I think he's pretty terrible typically. So I'm going to say we'll say the Texans 24 and the Ravens, I'm going to give them 17.
All right. Ruben, the whole panel is picking your Texans, but it sounds like you may not feel the same. Who wins this game and what's the score?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you a score prediction, but I don't have the Houston Texans in this one. I totally agree with every single one of you guys. The Texans should dominate Cooper Rush. They should be able to score the football against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. However, the Houston Texans have had zero to little success against the Baltimore Ravens. Last year, you played them on Christmas in front of Beyonce. They beat you 40-2. The year before that in the playoffs, the only time you scored was a punt return from Steven Sims. The Houston Texans in the DeMeco Ryan, CJ Stroud era have yet to score an offensive touchdown against Baltimore. I don't even know if the Houston Texans have won at MAT Bank Stadium. I know multiple times they got their ass beat. So they need to show me they can win at Baltimore before I go ahead and give them that nod every single time.
I'm going to go with a bold prediction. I think the Texans score an offensive touchdown drive number 1.
If they do that, it's up.
All right, Rossi, we got your Titans on deck. We'll get to you last. They're playing at the Cardinals in the 4 p.m. time slot. Derek, we'll start with you on this one. Titans at Cards. Who do you have getting it done in this game?
I have the Tennessee Titans winning their first game of the season on the road.
Go Rocky Top.
I think that there will be something. There's something about Cam Ward coming out and saying what he did. Obviously, everybody knows it, but half the time you don't hear people say it out loud because that's just not what teams like to do. They try to be frugal about it. But Cam Ward's just letting everybody know. We know it. We're ass right now, and we got to figure something out. And I think that against the Cardinals team let's be honest, Rossi. Kyler Murray, he's getting pressured a lot. Your front can get pressure on Kyler Murray. He makes mistakes when he's under pressure. I think you guys can capitalize on that. I think your defense can do it. I have the Tennessee Titans winning 17-14 over Arizona.
Oh, I love it. Ruben, do you agree with Derek on this one? Do the Titans get their first win or do they fall to the Cardinals and go 0-5? What are your thoughts?
Yes, they will fall to the Cardinals, even though I did love the "we are ass" speech because it is true. I don't know if a lot of players like the fact that he said that. With that being said, shout out to Kyler Murray. Guys, Kyler Murray is a legend here in Houston. He's a legend here in Texas. He's one of the most winningest quarterbacks ever. And that's what Johnny Manziel being here, Andy Dalton being here. Shout out to Kyler Murray. I have the Cards winning this one, 27. Let's go 14. Jonathan Gannon gets a big win.
All right, Dalton. You got to break the tie on the panelists here. One guy going with the Titans to get their first win, another picking the Cardinals. What say you in this game?
Dude, I don't know if there's a single team I would pick the Titans to beat right now. Dude, have you seen this team play? They're awful. And they're going nowhere.
The Saints.
They could not beat the Saints right now.
I don't think they could beat the Saints, honestly, in some ways.
Their head coach is an idiot. They had them going in a completely wrong direction. They're this thing where it's like, I'm the head coach, and after 3 weeks, I'm going to give up play calling because that's really going to fix us. No, they're Like they might get better after maybe toward the end of the season, but dude, they're awful right now. I don't know. I knew they wouldn't get that many wins, but I didn't think they would be this bad. I don't know how to fix them. I think Cam Ward, I mean, I like what he said last week, and I think that, he's definitely the right guy to have back there. But geez, man, it's not one thing. It's not two things. It's not three things. It's just everything's wrong. The roster, the scheme, the coaching, the everything. So until they can show anything, I'm picking them to lose. I'll say the Cardinals win this one 24-10.
All right, well, let's go to the Tennessee Vols fan up in the corner here. I know that you probably don't watch the NFL, but if you did, would you pick the Titans or the Cardinals, do you think?
Right. I mean, honestly, dude, look, I share a lot of the same sentiments as UCF. And, I love that Cam Ward came out and said that. Like, we asked, yada, yada. I mean, he's being truthful. I love that he did that. A lot of people do. But the bottom line is he played, and he admitted that he played awful this past Sunday. And it seems like we're at this point where he's having like one pass a game where you're like, oh my God, like he runs, 50 yards side to side and then throws some insane pass all the way across the middle of the field or something like that and completes it. And right now, honestly, that's all I'm seeing from Cam. Like, I'm not seeing the ability to make just the standard NFL regular throw. Now, to his defense, the Titans wide receivers are a bunch of bums. Calvin Ridley's a bum. He can't catch the ball. Lockett is old and slow. I don't even know why he's on the football field. Van Jefferson sucks. Alec Iomanner, he's a 4th-round pick. He's done okay. But let's be honest, he's a 4th-round pick. He's not freaking the guy from Detroit. What's his name? That went in the 4th round. That's been so awesome. Yeah, right. But like
Tennessee legend.
I think he's like kind of a 4th, 3rd, 4th wide receiver. Like, that's the thing. All the weapons that he has or lack of, they suck, man. And the Titans didn't do anything in the offseason to help him. And Brian Callahan is awful. So I think a lot of it goes down to really coaching and Cam not having any weapons at all. Not to say that Cam is playing great, because he's not, but I just don't see them winning a game right now. I don't think they're ready to win a game. Tony Pollard, decent running back. It's a snooze fest. They run left, run right. Like, it's so boring. There's no electricity in this offense at all. There's nobody really fun to watch. Calvin Ridley he really sucks this year. Like, he's absolutely terrible.
He's trash, bro. I'm telling you.
You saw the glasses they made him wear?
Dude, Calvin Ridley is...
Dude, that's a joke.
Dude, Calvin Ridley is literally a training camp legend. In training camp, he looks like an all-pro.
Yeah.
He's smooth at route running. He catches everything. Then in the regular season, he disappears. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. It's true. And
he's hurt me too. Okay, he's hurt me too.
Bro, this training camp, everybody's like, oh my God, the Cam to Calvin connection. Oh, they're gonna, be the best rookie wide receiver connection. It's so stupid. It's all so dumb. Look, I mean, I'll quit ranting and raving, but I don't see the Titans winning this game. I don't. I see Arizona putting up probably. I'm gonna say, we'll say 24 points. I'll give the defense a little credit and not make it a complete blowout. I'm going to say 24-6 Arizona.
Sounds like it's Xavier Restrepo season over in Tennessee, man. That's
They need to play him. There. They need to play him, dude.
Might as well get somebody that Cam's familiar with at the very least. It's that time, fellas. It is that time. Jaguars, Chiefs, Monday Night Football, fellas. Let's talk about it. Derek, we're going to start with you on this one. Jaguars, Chiefs. Who do you have winning this game on Monday Night Football?
I hate that I'm going to say what I'm about to say.
Derek.
Jaguars are going to pull off the upset.
Let's go,
Jacksonville Jaguars will beat Kansas City on Monday Night Football, shock the NFL world. And it's going to be exactly what Dalton said, is that when they do win and the Chiefs come back down to earth, the narrative is going to be, oh, the Chiefs aren't actually that good. And that's what's going to happen. So I'll say 24-21 Jags.
All right, Ruben, we got one for the Jags. Can we get number 2, Monday Night Football, Jaguars versus the Chiefs? Who wins this one?
Yeah, I'm going for Jacksonville also, man. They have a new mentality down there. After the Jaguars beat the Texans, head coach Liam Cohen gave a very fiery speech in the locker room. And then, against the 49ers, he goes up to Robert Saleh and says, keep my name out your effing mouth. I love that. And I think something like that is contagious. I hate the Chiefs. I don't wish any of their fans, well. They are definitely sacrificing goats underneath that stadium. Their time needs to come to an end. This is going to be a close game. I'm going to go with the same score as Derek, man. But let's get a Kansas City missed field goal to tie it up to go to overtime.
Oh, the Swifties and love if Bunker misses a game-winning or a game-tying field goal, dude. They hate Harrison Bunker, dude.
I don't know if I could physically handle overtime.
Rossi, we got 2 picking the Chiefs to fall to the Jags. Who do you got in this one, brother?
Yeah, I feel like we're a bunch of like AFC South homers this episode or something. But no, I mean, I think it just shows where the AFC South is. I mean, we got, Colts and Jags are playing well, but Kansas City won the last 2 games against the Giants in Baltimore. I see the Jags pulling this one out too. I really do. And I love what Cohen is doing down there. Unfortunately, the Jags pick the right coach. The Titans just can't seem to pick a good coach to save their life. But I'm gonna say the Jags 30 and the Chiefs 27.
Let's go.
Plot twist. Rossi picks 3 AFC South teams to win, and none of them were the Titans. Dalton, all 3 panelists are picking the Jags to beat the Chiefs. What say you, brother? Last week you faded it. You picked the Niners to get it done. I know that was the reverse jinx you pulled off. Are you doing it again this week, or are you actually picking the Jags to win this one?
Oh, man. Unfortunately, I'm picking the Jaguars again. We are going to make a statement that the Jaguars are here. The Jaguars have arrived. We're going to go out there against the back-to-back AFC champions and show the world what the Jaguars are. Look, Trevor Lawrence has been struggling, but he's going to have a great game this one. No turnovers, 3 tutties. Both Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas Jr. are going to get their first receiving touchdowns. The defense will force at least 2 turnovers in this game, and the Jaguars will ultimately pull out the dub. I've got the Jaguars winning this one. Let's say 31-21. Let's go, Jags.
Give me a Duval.
Hey.
The whole panel picking the Jags to get the upset on Monday Night Football. I absolutely love it.